Theme song.
This game was always a super morbid curiosity for me as a child.
I rented this one.
Same.
It's weird.
Because I don't think it was called Uniracers in Australia. I think it was Unirally. This is US ROM though. But it was such a weird concept because my friend like hired it and I was like, what is it? And he's like, I don't really know. And it's like,
you're not allowed to put swears in as your name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it prevents, because you can write whole words, but you're not allowed to write like fuck nugget or some shit, which is racist toward Australians. It's been fun watching sort of like, because I make a lot of fun of like the Nintendo fans, and I don't mean people who enjoy Nintendo games, I mean Nintendo fans.
This is essentially all the fucking game is. Sorry to interrupt, but this is just all the game is.
Yeah, but look how well animated the little fucking unicycle is. I mean, you know what's great about the fucking horrifying future this game posits?
What?
While there may still be unicycles, there aren't those guys that ride unicycles.
They're weird.
You know what I've never seen? A fucking chick just getting about on a unicycle. Like, maybe women are just better. Like, in subtle ways.
And she was ripped as fuck.
Are you sure she wasn't? Okay, was she actually riding it around to get a place, or was she riding around as like part of a circus sports thing? That's fucking amazing. I have never seen one, because I've seen heaps of dudes. And, you know. And I mean, like, riding them like they're a useful way to get around. You know, which I fucking dispute. You can't roll on your bum, Aaron, which is actually your top. That's where the man bums go, but now the man bums are
extinct. It's kind of like
extinct.
F-Zero, but in unicycle form.
That's a heck of a fucking... That's tough to digest, that particular sentence. It's weird how much of this game you appear to remember.
It's pretty simple. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme song.
Turtle power.
Tell me it's not.
I feel like it's by the same band.
Yeah.
I don't think it's this exact same song, but like...
There you are, you fuck.
I think he's looking at you. Alright, see, he's beating you on that crossover there, and I don't think he's fucking up either, like... Oh, okay, now play it.
Fucking eat my...
Play it safe here, Costello. You don't need to, you know...
No time for fancy show-offs.
Yeah, there's no fucking...
Big year fucking Uniracers.
See, because we're close.
Fucking ribbity-doo-dah. Yeah. Fucking up yours.
Like,
up
look,
yours.
That's the
Get
FX
fucked.
chip drawing that flag. That's like fucking...
Can't get this shit on a Sega.
Sega! Ball. Why is like a confused snail helping out here?
I don't know.
Fucking where's Uniracer for Smash Ultimate?
Can't fucking stunt.
But yeah.
Oh, stunt ones, yeah.
So, like... The Nintendo fans are like... Not... Like, cause, okay, you know in Street Fighter 5, how they have like the fucking profiles of the characters, and they have that splat, and it's like power, technique, jumping and shit. And like, not everyone's the same. It creates their own little perfect fucking snowflake of skills. Like Zangief has lots of power, bugger all mobility, etc, etc. Fuckwits are like that. They're not all the same, like, you know, there might be maliciousness of thought process, right? And like that's, you know, that's how really bad you are. Like if
I'm really
you're like
fucking good at this.
I know, it's weird to me. Like you ended on a wipeout. Like, you know, a Nazi with like undiagnosed Down syndrome sitting in a shed might have like maximum meanness of thought, but their capacity and their technique might be like next to zero. So sort of like you just kind of ignore them. Nintendo fans aren't what I'd call top-tier malicious. And yeah, they bullied Sakurai on the internet a bunch, but to be honest, you know, I think Sakurai had at least half of that coming.
Look, he's a fucking idiot, so he deserves it.
you just gotta roll with a punch or two. But don't touch the goo with your head. But like, Nintendo fans are kind of like Mormons, and you don't think about Mormons a lot, because like...
Why would you?
Yeah, I know, they're just sort of there. But like, Mormons are one of those ones that are like banal and smile a lot and, you know, kind of, they just mind their own business seemingly, but then, you know, they fund a lot of political shit that's like generally antithetical to modern common sense.
Wait.
And that's like the Nintendo fans, or the Mormons, so they're not hollering faggot at me over fucking, you know, a microphone, but they're astonishingly fucking retarded. That said, the Switch has been fun to watch, because slowly, Nintendo's approach to online is actually seeping in to these humans' brains, and they're legitimately, genuinely annoyed by it. And lordy, it's funny to read these fucking comment threads.
Of course. Because they're retarded. It's shit we've been saying for like 5 years.
I know, like, I feel like a lot of these things are like fucking 18 or some shit. So they don't have like, yeah, they don't have like memories of like Reggie saying online isn't something people want when the Wii came out, you know? It's like, oh, look at what you just did. Look at what you did. What are you doing there, Aaron? You're gonna fuck it up.
Getting confused.
Like, Alan or whatever the other unicycle's called is gonna beat you. Like, it's so weird when you think about this. It's like, what is it? It's a racing game where you can barely see what's going on 90% of the time.
Kids.
Is that what you meant to fucking... Shit, this is confusing. Don't know if you're gonna bring this one home.
I don't think so.
To be honest, Aaron. I think
No. Having restarted and racing,
like,
that'd be sensible.
Nintendo's fucking terrible when it comes to the internet, and like, that's just their basic online play. They used to actually have a quasi-functional, if a little anemic, service where you could buy their unbelievably amazing back catalog of quality titles. And yet, every generation since like the fucking Wii has almost been like a restart. Where it's like, oh, did you buy them on the last thing? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's like, oh, okay, be prepared to like start from level 1 again and have to like get them all again. It's like, oh, that's a little inconvenient. I've bought some of these games like 3 times now. And it's like, you think with this thing, this perfect console they have that can do TV and handheld and, you know, would be amazing. Like, it would be the best way to experience a lot of these titles. You know, they'd be able to come out and go, oh, hell yeah, we're gonna have, you know, we're gonna do the service differently this time, but like, look, in the future you'll be able to get, you know, some GameCube titles might be in there, you know, maybe some Nintendo 64 titles, you know, maybe any information whatsoever. Or, you know, you could just announce like 20 NES games. I mean, like, Aaron, you know what's fucking amazing?
20 NES games!
Online balloon fight!
I know, dude. That's all I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna become a balloon fight streamer, dude. Welcome to Aaron's 24/7 balloon fight.
Because, like, the reality is there's only one of 2 possible situations. Either they're gonna actually let you buy GameCube games over this thing, which again would make perfect fucking sense. Or they're not, which would be fucking retarded. Just not saying either way. You know, like, it's just, all you gotta do is go, yeah, we're absolutely gonna do that. And like, you know, because I feel like this is a Japan problem. Because the semi-functional moon units of Nintendo are just like, seem to not understand that there's a rest of the world.
No, they don't. Because, I mean, in Japan, you get on a bus or a train and everyone's in contact. Like, that's what it's for. That's why the 3DS works so well over there. Because it's just, everyone can see your farts.
Jews did 9/11. But like, you know, and one of the things I read was there's like a big used game market, so they don't understand the idea that someone would want to buy a GameCube game online.
Yeah.
Or some shit. And it's like, okay, look, someone's gonna have to take, like, these people aside to fix this. Because you've got a great console, and you're gonna Nintendo this.
I'm sure it really hurts working at Nintendo of America. Because, like, Reggie is a marketing genius. Like, he's got a lot of corporate marketing under his belt.
Yeah, what was he before this? Was in like, Pepsi or some shit?
Yeah, he did Pepsi and Domino's. Like, he's got big marketing creds. And I'm sure he knows what he
understands
has to do for
money.
that
Yeah, he understands humans and money.
Yeah. But, you know, everything has to go through Japan. And Japan are so traditional and cut off. What they say goes. You've got no other choice. So... Because it must be a nightmare for him.
Yeah, like it would be, you know, I wouldn't even need like online for some of these fucking games. No. Like, and again, I'm arguing to buy games that I've already bought twice in some situations. Like, because I bought
3 times.
Yeah, well, I bought fucking all the Metroid Primes the first time they came out. I bought 3-pack for the Wii.
Yeah.
God knows where that is now, because I think that's like locked. That's locked to your fucking console. So, you know.
Yeah. Good.
Guess that's gone.
Let's do that.
And you know what? I'd buy the fucking goddamn thing again.
Absolutely.
For Switch.
Absolutely. God, this level's kicking my ass. It's hard.
Well, so that's the challenge of Uniracers, because there's no handlebar, so it's nothing but ass.
Like, sometimes the heat just goes faster.
Yeah, I don't think this game's incredibly well thought out or balanced, Aaron. I mean, look at it. Fucking
I need to look up some pro fucking Uniracers speed strats.
I mean, if there were, you know, like, because, see, you can't, you know, I mean, you can't be landing on your noggin, Aaron. That's... Because, yeah, I think tricks make you go faster.
They do, yeah.
But, like, there's risk involved.
Yes, if you do it on these things, you go backwards.
Oh, what's all that about?
So, you pretty much can't do tricks at any portion of the track, except for that last port. Game of challenge, game of speed. And sometimes that happens. And that fucks everything. It's like, hey, fun.
Brain!
Now I'm 4 seconds behind.
That's a lot of seconds behind.
I literally did the exact same thing from the last time. It was perfect fine. Alright, now it's time for speed.
But, like, because Nintendo fans have actually managed to grow up with, like, if not the functional online of PC or, like, the, you know, paid, but still quite functional online of other consoles, they've had phones.
Yeah.
And they, you know, they also seem to grasp, you know, some of these other environments. So you see them like, you know, hey, you're gonna pay $20. Cool. What for? Ah, you can talk to your friends on a phone.
Only if the game allows it.
Only if the game allows it.
Under certain circumstances.
Can you matchmake? Can you organize? No! And it's great watching the Nintendo fans, you know, break out the really harsh language, like, I'm not sure about this.
Ooh, I don't know about this one.
I think, you know, as much as I like Nintendo, I gotta say that I gently critique this decision. They're nubbins. Like, you can tell... Generally, like, because that's what's, like, astonished me about this, is normally you can tell when Nintendo's fucked up because there'll be a bunch of Nintendo fans telling them how they haven't fucked up and you just don't get it.
Yeah.
But this time around, yeah, actually, like... No, we don't, you know, I don't want to fucking talk to my friends on an app and do all this shit, because that's the problem, is they've gotten so close to things other companies have actually been doing better than them for nearly a decade now. Actually, probably a decade. Yeah, a decade. Even more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, the OG Xbox One probably had this shit more organized.
It did.
Did you just come to a grinding halt mysteriously?
Yep. Uniracers.
I don't think Uniracers is a very good game. And you know, it's $20 a year, which granted is cheap comparatively.
The service you get
is arse.
So it doesn't matter. Like,
online balloon
I can pay Gabe $5 to shit in my mouth.
Yeah, I tell you,
it's cheap.
If you think this is an amazing, on the plus side, he fucked up. If you think
what? Alright, fuck this game.
If you think this is an amazing deal, pay me $10 a year and I'll slap you.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap.
You know, I'll by comparison, I'll also sell you a $50 slap, except I'll slap you 5 times a year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's cheap. You're getting only 1/5 of the thing.
1/5,
but,
like, yeah.
You know, cheap.
Oh, you see, this is Bronson. You're fighting Bronson.
Fucking Bronson.
He's a stiff customer.
Look, Bronson is a name if your parents hate you. Bronson. Fucking
This is
Christ.
Bronson, Missouri.
Where did that name come from?
I don't know. I mean, son usually suggests the old patrilineal naming thing of, like, you were the son of Bron. But, like, yeah, like, apparently there's some country where, like, I think it's, like, Finland or some shit, where, like, that's literally just, like, that's the only idea anyone had for names for, like, their entire fucking history. And now, like, yeah, it's just, we'll share one fucking last name. See, I think you've developed a serious strat here.
Yeah.
Because... like, Nintendo are making fun of, and, you know, to a degree rightfully so, Sony's fucking terrible goddamn bullshit with Fortnite. But it's like, at the same token, you know, Nintendo, you don't want to open this up. You know, this is like making fun of a friend's really stupid hat when you're wearing parachute pants. It's like, yeah, that hat's dumb, I'm not disagreeing with that, but, you know, if we're ripping on fucking costume choices, you know, I still have to use a phone app to awkwardly talk to friends in an online title, and you're starting your imbecile goddamn downloadable game service from the bottom again. And so far, the most interesting part of it is like online balloon fight.
Yay! Balloon fight!
And just again, it's like, oh yeah, you're probably gonna
Get
release other
fucked.
shit. That was pro.
Fucking
that was
rooted.
Fucking pro.
Where were you, Bronson?
I think he's gonna get like recycled now. Like,
Yeah, he should be. He's
Yeah.
trash. That's right. I'm the winner. Me.
this is such a weird game because
I
it doesn't
know.
look fun.
I was mad when I rented this.
I hope everyone watching this is mad. I hope everyone just gets upset. Jesus Christ! Like it's like even I'm not sure what you're clicking on here. Like it's just
I don't know.
there's
There's different courses.
there's just
See,
big
this is what a
friendly-
game was back in the day. Sometimes you'd get this.
Because again, how are you supposed to figure out anything?
Just repetition.
Because look at that!
It's literally repetition.
Like you
Doing it
weren't
over
even
and over.
on screen for most of that. There you go. There's an arrow pop up.
Like I couldn't see where I was. All right.
There we go again. I mean, I do love that the fucking chair looks at you like, oh, he's coming up. Going a bit fast.
Sensing it. This is the future, dude.
I
Grim
feel
dark
yeah.
future. We're all unicycles. We get ridden by Frenchmen.
The Frenchmen are razor scooters. We should find that old Nintendo 64 game about razor scooters.
I have it. It's awful.
Yeah, but like that came out like I think after the GameCube was out.
Did it?
It's something weird. Like it was really late. Like gotta look it up now. Last fucking Nintendo 64 game released.
Yeah, have a look at the list of the last few. I know Paper Mario, Pokemon Puzzle League, Donkey Kong 64. They were all in the last cycle.
I must look up last N64 releases.
Conkers, Perfect Dark were late ones as well.
Bonkers was late. Yeah, I remember that.
This is another one to play, silly buggers. Look, he's just going faster than me up a hill. That's just
Last game published to the system, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.
That's right, because it was the one with all the butchered music.
Ugh.
Don't forget the Joker.
And don't forget the Joker.
I love that that was the theme, not the Ace of Spades. Like, that breaks me. Fuck it, we'll show
Blues
you.
Brothers 2000.
Oh yeah, that is awful as well. I played that on stream. That's what we'll do, guys. We'll do
Yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day was 2001.
we'll do a fucking 64 episode where we just play some like off the awful titles
Dr.
that
Mario
that
64.
were $90 full releases.
Lord, with Gentleman's Release.
This is just a fucking. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle band.
I watched like, so like it's on again. Like they've revived it, but there was that show called The Gong Show where
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's kind of like before the internet, and you had to like fucking build a shed for content to show up. Because that's basically what it was. They just go, all right, here we're gonna reward you for acting like dickheads, and we'll laugh at you about it. And then cunts would come on and do that because losers are desperate for attention, and nothing's ever really changing. But like, I found this one that was like one that didn't get aired. Now, it was censored, and to be fair, you know, I kind of agree with this one. What do you think the fucking act was? Because you're gonna be wrong, I'll tell you that.
What year
from
we
go.
talking about?
The 70s.
70s.
Yeah, so it's 70s. It's an act on the Gong Show, and it was censored. What was that act? What did just
Playing a piano with a penis? Wet t-shirt.
These aren't bad guesses. No, it was just two 17-year-old girls eating ice blocks like they were sucking a dick.
Oh.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah. Like they just walk out, sit down, and start eating these fucking ice blocks, and that's the act. And yeah, they're like 17. Which the thing specified a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, but the best part is, like, it's not like the show doesn't have producers that go, okay, what's your act?
Yeah.
It's like,
Not like, shame on us, we fucking should have checked first. You do check.
You do check, yeah, you know. Well, yeah, we talked them down to that from just eating our assholes, so, I don't know what you're being such prudes about, it's the 70s, come on.
Yeah.
That's where it'll be one day. Like, we're gonna get back to that, where it's just, you know, this.
Welcome to Eating Ass 5000. I'm your host, Jenny Eat Ass.
Eat ass. Like, cause the porn, there's gotta be some sort of fucking critical mass of porn where after a while it's like, alright, let's make a porn game show. And I mean a legitimate porn game show, not one of those Japanese ones like Guess the Butthole.
Yeah.
Which is clearly not an actual game show, it's just porn. You can't fool me, Japan. Stop wiping out, Aaron.
Fucking today, we watched a show on YouTube called Slivki Show. Slivki Show is this like weird
Ukrainian.
Eastern European
He's Ukrainian, yeah.
dude who does life hacks. And his life hack that caught our eye was life hacks for in jail. Now, he started this by saying...
It's such a funny channel. Like,
what did he say?
Yeah, so the idea is like, you know, it's you're in jail, and you know, his life hacks for in jail, but you need a bit of lard.
Oh, yeah, that was it. He said, if your cellmate is Ukrainian, he definitely gets lard.
Yeah, which
And
is
we were
such a
just like,
fascinating
wait.
window, yeah.
What? And then we saw another one called Life Hacks for Poor People.
Which started out with you're watching this on your friend's smartphone, which
Because
is
you
very
don't
funny.
have one.
Because you don't have one, yeah. Like,
He just does it
a
in this
lot of
tone
them,
that's perfect.
a lot of them are barely life hacks. Occasionally there are some that are actually really useful, but like it's more having a chuckle at gazing into a window of Ukrainian culture.
It is fascinating. Like,
You know, you feel guilty for making fun and like having Latvian potato jokes and shit, but you know,
it's true.
yeah, like, well, because there's a difference between stereotypes of the other and stereotypes actually predicated on some element of the, you know, the culture. Now, you're not allowed to go, oh, okay, like every Ukrainian, like, totes lard and can, you know, build a deep fryer out of prison items, because that's, you know, erasing an individual's life experience and supplanting it with a stereotype. That's mean. But, you know, there are stereotypes about Australia that are dead fucking true. You know, there's just, you have to have, like, the ability to adapt to variables in there. Like, the stereotypes about the other are just like, oh, I don't like that other group of people, so they're sneaky or they're lazy or they're fucking, you know, sleepy or whatever the shit. Like, and it'll usually just be some sort of broad negative. They're coming to eat my women's. But yeah, like, Australia has venomous shit and weird ferals that swear a lot.
Oh, fuck.
Like, there's, you know, it's like, is that the length and breadth of this country from head to toe?
No.
No. Is that some of it?
Yes.
Yes. So, you know, it's not like all Australians are lazy, but like, yeah, you
Most
need...
are.
Yeah, shit cunts would probably be a little more my fucking... You know, it's like, I have, you know, elements about myself that are these stereotypes, but is that the depth of me? No. But like, you know, this is one of those ones where it's like, you know, they will always have lard, and it doesn't explain any more of it. It's
It
just
makes
like...
no sense to us.
Well, yeah, it's just if, you know... Is that a Ukrainian prison thing? Is that a Ukrainian culture thing? Like, is that like Ukrainian Easter? Because I knew a dude from Czech Republic who was explaining to me, like, the Czech Republic's version of Easter was you literally went around, and it wasn't like hitting hard, I want to stress that, but you went around and like found the prettiest girl in the village and hit her with sticks.
Hey, how do you fucking get in front of me?
Because, you know, he's white, Aaron. That's even in the bizarre geometric fucking unicycle future, there's still white privilege. You know, the legacy will never end. It's established now. It's deep into the physics of the universe.
Yeah.
White. Oh, Aaron won.
Yeah, I'm good at this.
Oh, I was wrong.
I found my calling. Just pro Uniracers.
I was reading about like fucking blue ring octopus venom today again. And
those things. Fuck
well,
those.
because like I was explaining the other day, like to someone that it's like, okay, you got to understand. There's, you know, yes, there's venomous stuff, but most people don't die from poisons because, like, you know, there are anti-venoms everywhere. You know, we're sort of prepared for this, you know. But like, there's a few things that don't have anti-venoms, or that don't work in that way exactly, like the cone shell. If you're ever at a beach in Queensland and you see this really interesting looking smooth cone, don't pick it up or you'll fucking die. It's a cone shell, and it has a little thing living inside it, and that little thing can like basically prod you. Jesus fucking Christ. Can basically prod you. It has a little fucking scorpion spear in it, and it will shoot you and it will fill you with a fucking amazing neurotoxin, which will just kill you, and there's nothing we can do about it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and the blue ring octopus has a kind of similar poison, but like, it has no antivenom. But if you can get it to a machine that does your breathing for you and will keep that up for 15 hours, you'll be fine. Yeah, you just need robot lungs for 15 hours. And they have that, like, that shit exists. It's just, you know, don't get bit by one while you're far away from any of those machines.
Yeah.
Or bring one with you to the beach.
Go on the beach. Bring one of these.
Or again, just if you're in a rock pool at, you know, in Queensland, don't fucking prod shit, for God's sake. Like, because blue ring octopus are really small. Like, they're actually remarkably fucking tiny. And they don't want you near them, and they don't want to be touched, so just listen to that.
You gotta remember, you're in their habitat. You're in their fucking living room.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't like, you know, the ground where you can kind of argue with a kangaroo about who's what and what should be where. Because God knows I have.
Yeah.
Because, you know, fuck them.
Fuck it, if we don't argue with the roos, then where we're gonna be?
Yeah, fucking...
This is gonna be no country for roo people.
The Kanga Men!
Which I'm fucking absolutely terrified of now. That's a horror. We should make the Kanga Man.
Well, you know, that documentary Tank Girl had, like, a few of them. And it was nice to see them presented in such a positive light.
I've always wanted to do mockumentaries. The Kanga Man. Okay.
There is... Well, because that's the thing, like, it... The weird thing about Australian shitposting is how incredibly built in...
We are so good at it.
Well, it's built into the entire concept of Australia, because ages ago, there was hypothesized a vast southern continent that no one had found yet. The Antipodes. And... You know, this fanciful place, what could possibly live there? And people started making up, like, fucking weird animals and shit. Some of this was done back in, like, ancient Greek times. And so this idea of this weird fucking place of made-up bullshit was sort of built in to a lot of, like, the explorer culture. And then when people got here and were like, ah, fucking look at this weird shit, and there was some giant bouncing horse, and, like, you know, the platypus was just a lie even for years after it was discovered. No one fucking believed it. And then, you know, why are you going head first into everything?
'Cause I'm retarded.
Why do you hate? Like, you know, everyone was saying, oh, you've just sewn duck bits to a fucking raccoon.
Oh, fucking...
There's 90 down, you gotta get 90.
Yeah, I know, it's like Tony Hawk. If you do the same trick over and over, it doesn't like it.
Oh, really? You should do a backward roll.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do go forward, then back, forward, back.
Are there other stunts?
You can do twists and shit.
Oh, do
They're
twists?
hard to do. You gotta be
Just do
looking one
twists,
other way,
eh?
and then do the other way.
That's pretty sweet.
Double twist! Oh, that counts as the same one.
That's bullshit.
Mr. City!
Holy shit! You're doing, like, well now. Do a flip and then a twist. Aw, Aaron, you landed on noggins.
I want to land on noggins. Oh, yeah, double.
Daba! Fucking, you just destroyed this.
Like, much like Mr. Darcy destroys Bridget Jones' anus, I have destroyed this course.
If you like that concept, I recommend a TV show called Fleabag, but yeah.
Oh, that's why in my head, canon, Mr. Darcy's filthy.
Bridget Jones's butthole.
Like, he's just filthy. He does
Fucking-
the nastiest shit, you know?
Bridget, today is chapter 1. Bridget has a cum fart. For all I know, the books could get that filthy. Again, like, women are disgusting if you let them, like, be for a minute.
Oh, Bridget gasped as Mr. Darcy's sperm audibly dribbled out her anus. Audibly is a good word.
Audibly. That is. I do feel like that is a good addition.
That's like, whenever you, like, if you're smoking, you have a high voice, and it tells you things, and it tries to get you to do things. Now, it uses describing adjectives that sound awesome, but they're not really, they're just plain. But it makes your mind think they're awesome. Like, my mind goes, you should eat a sandwich made entirely out of pizza, and my brain goes, entirely?
I know,
That
like, entirely is better.
amazing. But it's just two pizzas on top
Yeah,
of each other.
it's literally like, oh, I put a piece of pizza.
On another piece of pizza. But to my mind, I'm like, you're a wizard.
Entirely, though, Aaron. Entirely.
Yeah.
Like, that's like it's made with pizza molecules.
Dude, look at this pizza. It's monstrous. And you're like, holy
Pizzas
shit.
within pizzas.
Speaking of monstrous hot dog fucking crust. Did you ever have that?
Yes.
How did that taste?
Awful. Like, I'm a like
Are they
it's-
those like little Cheerio wieners?
Yeah, like it's that fucking that's the problem is it's like Cheerio fucking thing. Like that's because here's the issue with takeaway pizza, at least in Australia. We have two basic chains. One of them, Domino's, is pretty well incredibly dominant. And then the rest of the time you've got like we don't have the sort of third tier chains that the States has. We just have a lot of like individual stores and whatnot.
Yeah.
And sometimes those are amazing.
Lapped him.
Yeah. There's a place in fucking New Farm that I used to go to all the time. It's like fucking great. For like $20 you get this giant fuck off pizza that's just like violently assaulted with toppings. And I enjoy that. And so like without any kind of stiff competition, none of these places really need to make their pizzas that good.
No.
Like if you get a pepperoni pizza from fucking Domino's, unless the person making it like has a stroke and gives you bonus cheese, and bear in mind it's an extra $2 just for cheese.
That's hefty.
Yeah, considering like you like for takeout, like for just go in and pick one up, it's like $5. But like extra $2 to make the pizza actually taste good. Because holy shit, the fucking pepperonis are bleak. And I'm a simple man. Like, pepperoni pizza is easy. All right, yeah, I can eat that. But, like, it's kind of like cardboard pretending it's interesting.
Mm.
It is just hard and unpleasant and mean. And they just have no reason to actually fucking make the pizzas taste good. So rather than go, okay, we've got good pizza, which would motivate sales, they go, we have interesting pizza.
Yeah.
And some fucking abominations have resulted. Pizza Hut's meat pie pizza.
That's fucking wrong.
Yeah, and like, no one's ever, like, meat pie filling is suspicious.
I don't like that.
No, it's fucking gross. Like, there's like maybe 2 fucking fake pie companies.
KFC was selling pies for a while.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
I never got one.
I don't. I
always
think
wanted
you
to.
made that up in your stoned
No,
brain.
dude.
I think you're fucking
100%.
KFC's KFC fucking pie.
I will show you.
I dispute this. That frog looks fucked up.
Yeah,
Look
he said some meth, man.
Like,
KFCpie.com? Fuck's sake.
what even is that?
I don't know.
Does that go somewhere?
I hope not.
Is it lady fucking a KFC?
Probably.
Is there porn with the Colonel?
Yeah, see chicken pot pie.
Ugh.
Yeah. I hope they literally just like slapped a piece of like fried chicken in dough,
Probably.
threw it in the oven.
Like, I feel like these companies fucking have this weird, like, trading game behind closed doors where it's just, they make weird bets. It's like, I bet you can't sell my warehouse of old puff pastry. Oh, fuck, that looks awful. Oh,
Just Google fucking KFC pie, guys, and
Jesus
go images.
Shit.
And it's like one of
Like,
the
because
first one.
my
is
brain goes,
gross.
it's chicken in a pie. Like, because I've made chicken pies at home using, like, ingredients. And, like, they turn out fine. So I'm like, all right, how much can you fuck that up, really? And it's like,
A lot,
wow. These
apparently.
people hate food and hate you. Part of me,
looks
like,
gross.
has to respect the capacity to just hate sell shit to people. You
Yeah.
know, like, that's the rough and tumble of capitalism that, like I saw partially respect. I don't think it's a good way to run the entirety of society, but you know what? If you can get a fuckwit to buy
Dude,
something
they have like so many chip flavors. I was in there the other day and I fucking saw like they had Greek yogurt, barbecue wings, lesbian elbow. And I'm just like, fucking well, that's a new one. I'll try
Lesbian
lesbian
elbow.
elbow tonight.
Yeah.
This is like,
It tastes like it's been leaning in salt and vinegar.
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.